I mean, we make tacos, burritos, quesadillas, just like the rest of the neighborhood does and stuff. But our style of cooking is different. We're from different parts of Mexico, so we have different methods. Our salsas are different. Our cuts of meat are different from a lot of the restaurants. I like fresh, cooked to order. So yeah, it's a little bit different. We're from a different part of Mexico than the rest of the restaurant owners, and our cook is from a different part also. So it's a mixture of her recipes and our recipes, and that's how we pretty much came up with, our salsas, the soups, how we make the menudo, the birria, and all this stuff are very different from the rest of the neighborhood.
On this edition of Rudy Goes, we stop into a legendary spot in Del Rey.
My father came from Mexico. Both of my parents actually came from Mexico. So we're both, myself, we're first generation born here in the United States, and he was always a construction worker. And then he got injured and stuff, and he loved that bar life. You know what I'm saying? He was always at the bars, all the neighborhood bars. He was in every single one. So he got the opportunity, and he bought this business. But he always cooked. He knew how to bartend and all that stuff. So that's why I think he got into this business. And I took over 6 years ago. So from there, we've grown into having 3 bars, and also, like you said, the dance group and stuff, which I've been in the neighborhood since the early 80s dancing, and in 2005 is when we founded my dance group with my wife and myself. Yeah, the passion for dancing and music and all that stuff started at a very young age. Around 3 or 4 years old, my parents would take me to all the Mexican dances, around at Larkin's, at the GI Forum. It was called Armenian back then too. Stecker Hall. Yeah, so we used to go to all the dances with live bands and stuff, and I would take the ashtrays, because of course they would be smoking in there. I'll take the ashtrays, spoons, or whatever, and I'll be playing the drums or percussion. So my parents are like, man, he has interest with music, and I would run up on stage, and the bands would take me on stage, and I'll pretend I was playing the guitar or playing the drums or whatever. So they saw that I had that, not the talent, but the love for music. So they put me into a local dance group in the neighborhood that's been around for like 40 years now.
When you have business, partner in business, it's very good. He give you support. He do it for a long time to me.
Yes, we make everything in small batches. Even our meats, we cut everything in small batches. So once it's pretty much done, like you were saying, that's it, for the day. But we cut our meat fresh every day. Our salsas are made fresh every day. So everything, even like our menudo, birria, everything's made in small batches. So once we run out of that, whatever it is that day, that's it, and then we'll make it again fresh the following day.
And then of course Taco Tuesdays. You guys always got a nice special going on during Taco Tuesdays.
Yes, we do have the specials on Taco Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we do Taco Tuesday and Taco Thursday. We do burritos on Wednesday, and I let the cook decide on what she wants to make on Fridays. So Fridays is always something different. Saturday, Sunday, we always have birria de res, and on Sunday we have menudo.
I know firsthand, because when the whole COVID thing was going down and people were needing donations and everything, you were the first one to call us and say, come and get this water, or whatever it was. Doing this dance troupe, what's the cost of a child to come and learn to dance?
With us, the cost of to dance with us and stuff is free. We don't charge for classes, and all the money that comes into the dance group, we put it back into the dance group 100%. So my wife or myself, we make not 1 penny a year. We buy all the costuming. If we need to bring instructors from Mexico or from around the US, we bring them. With that money, we pay for everything. So any student that comes in, all they need to buy is their shoes. If it's a girl, a practice skirt, and the guys, their boots, and it's free of charge. And we teach at a professional level also.
I worked and known him for a few months now. Yeah.
What do you think of him as a boss or a employer? Is he pretty fair?
Yes. Really good person.
We try to do bring local bands, local Mexican bands, and then of course all our local DJs and stuff. So we have that on Friday nights, no cover. We don't charge no cover and stuff. So we like to people come and have a good time and stuff, and be in a nice and safe environment. My dream and aspiration was actually to be a police officer for whatever reason, to be in that field. But as I grew up and stuff, once I got out of high school, it didn't seem right. So I mean, I was a laborer basically. I worked everything, landscaping, construction to the factory jobs. But then since my dad had this business, I started learning the business also. So I got into it and stuff, and I mean, this is what we're doing now. So anything that I do, I always put myself into. You have to be passionate on whatever you're doing, if you like it or not, to be able to make it succeed. Might be able to franchise, get a good name for ourselves and stuff, and then people in other cities or in other towns or other states say, you know what, we want a Black Horse Cantina, and we can franchise. I mean, our name is patent and trademarked and all that stuff, but so we can have, franchise I think will be excellent.
We have like pool games, like sometimes she cooks, and yeah, we have like yes, we do have DJ on Fridays and Saturdays, sometimes Sundays.
This and me and him be in communication. He go to my place and eat, and I'm coming here to drink, and I have very good relationship with him.
Right now they've been pretty good. Good because a lot of the workers come here at lunch or after work. Have a drink or have something to eat. We haven't dealt too much with the actual bridge company, even though they do come here and they, like the higher ups, they have their meetings in here and stuff like that. So it's been good. Just really hoping that we'll get a neighborhood back. And so like that, we can just go back to being a neighborhood bar again.
Brother Jaime, it's always a pleasure seeing you, my friend, and I'm happy that you're striving and doing what you're supposed to be doing, where God put you on this earth to do what you do, man, because a lot of people like you and I've known you a long time, and I've seen what you've done to people and blessed people, including myself. It doesn't go unrecognized, man, and I just know that this venture that you're on is going to blossom, brother. I can feel it in my heart, man. And anything we can do to help, we're here, man.
Thank you.
My brother, yes.